kore e ngāo ko te Rakau ki te tikina ki pūtake e whakangāo ko ai. Engari, me tiki ki te matamata. A tree does not move if touched at its base, but rather when the extremities are shaken.
This old whakatauki suggests that to influence a large group of people, we need to start with a few. This is the story of Tairawhiti Abuse Intervention Network, a small group of committed people who have made a significant change in their community. TAIN is recognised nationally and internationally as a successful community collaboration to prevent family violence. While not every lesson learnt from TAIN is going to apply in every community, there are some fundamental principles upon which the success of TAIN is based. The following interviews are with a few of the key individuals who have made a significant contribution to TAIN over the years, and they're going to share a few of the principles that they've learnt along the way.
For me, one of the most important features of TAIN is the relationships, building relationships with people within the sector, and without good relationships it just doesn't work. So a lot of time and effort has gone into building trust, breaking down barriers, and working very closely with people that are passionate in this sector. And the moment that we take anyone or any organisation for granted, the whole integrity of TAIN is at risk. So we must continue to maintain those relationships. We work effectively as a team, and that's very important when you're working in community.
Leadership. You just can't underestimate the value of having someone that leads this process that the community have confidence and trust in. That Christopher Bunyan was actually the person that this network had. Before re-establishing TAIN in its current form, Chris had actually already established a wide and diverse range of working relationships with this community. In getting funding for the paid coordinator, we weren't really sure how that would be. You have to trust the process, and that people bought into that because Chris had done a lot of groundwork. Some of the other foundating members were people like Dr. Pat Ngata, Patricia Milpoi, Kath Paro, Bob Northover, and you can have all the policies you want, but you really have to make sure that the vision is a shared one, and that during that time and that process to allow this to develop, Chris' leadership was invaluable at this time. So we didn't just survive, we were actually able to thrive.
Okay, so the primary goal for TAIN is really reducing the risk of harm to victims and families in terms of family violence. And so we really try to keep our meetings focused on that purpose and make them practical moving forward, and not sidetracked by other things that don't relate to that primary goal. So one of the other things with TAIN is we go from quick response through the network, where we can respond to an incident of family violence within minutes with a quick phone call to Kev, and he'll engage the other agencies through the strength of our information sharing and relationships, and that goes right through to the wider picture of raising public awareness through public events such as the Sam's Whānau Fishing Day, which is for significant adult males, and engaging men to get together with their whānau in a positive way.
TAIN's it's a network of action. You know, we think about things, but we're more into doing it than thinking about it. TAIN's been around for a long time, and it'll continue to be around regardless of national changes or policies or anything like that. It's a community-driven network, and our community owns what we do. So yeah, we're going to be around for a long time regardless.
Good planning is essential because it enables us, the Tairawhiti Abuse Intervention Network, to better respond to the needs of victims and perpetrators in our collaborative efforts to stop family violence. The people who revitalised TAIN in 2002 had a vision for the potential of the TAIN network, and I think we're very close to realising that. Although TAIN is continually developing and responding to the needs of those who are the victims and perpetrators of family violence. Some examples of the achievements of TAIN have been most especially around the integrated case management process. That has allowed organisations to come together with police to look at the POL 400s and to decide which organisations are best positioned to offer services to the whānau that are involved in those incidences.
One of the best things about TAIN and the people who work together as part of TAIN is that we recognise that we live in a small community and we've got to share what it is that we have. We share our resources, we share our skills. If someone's developed a training tool or someone's developed something in their practice which is useful, we share that information. We share practical resources. We give each other a ride if we're going to a meeting together, or if someone wants to use some space that I have here. So it's about sharing what we have, and it's the generosity of our agencies working together that helps us to have great outcomes.
Well, we are fortunate in the TAIN region that we have so many diverse agencies that work within family violence, and that has contributed greatly to the success of the TAIN network in the last couple of years. We also, to join the TAIN network, there have to be certain criteria that you meet. That includes working with children and family, and also working within family violence. We have a core group of agencies consisting of 15 which work within case management, and that is on a weekly basis, and that is acting on referrals from police. On the wider network we have approximately 15 agencies and services that actually contribute greatly to the actual success of TAIN as well. In the 2009 year we're actually looking at actively getting involved in the community more, and that will involve churches, sports clubs, community agencies that aren't on board with TAIN, and the other agencies that would like to become a part of this TAIN network. We are fortunate that a lot of the agencies in Gisborne social services, these people have actually been working with that arena for a number of years, and that has enhanced the network greatly because everybody knows everybody and trusts everybody, and that is where the collaborative has worked and succeeded over the last decade.
Since the formation of TAIN, we have been able to access numerous agencies in Gisborne, which has been excellent for our group because we now are able to have access to many agencies who can assist with getting to the victims of family violence in a very short frame of time. This access to agencies and being able to get these agencies working with the victims right from the start has immensely improved our work. This is a period of time too, straight after an incident, when people are more likely to want help, want agencies involved, and therefore getting in at that early period of time is essential and very important for victims.
The members of TAIN are happy to share their story in more depth and welcome feedback from interested individuals and organisations. So please do get in touch.
Done.
Rock.
Cameras.
I'm the strategic plan portfolio holder and I can't remember, my mind's gone blank.